folks, welcome back to another reading vlog. So this theme is all things TJ Klune. You might have seen in a past reading vlog that I got sent from the publishers, and also in my adult fairy loot for the month, a copy of The Lives of Puppets. I thought it'd be a good time now to catch up on some of the backlog of books of interest to me from TJ Klune. So the first book I've actually picked up, I think it was a couple of days ago, is Wolfsong, and I've got the synopsis up here, so I will tell you a little bit about it. Sorry, I'm at work at the minute and the animals are sounding off. So, Ox was 12 when his daddy taught him a very valuable lesson. He said that Ox wasn't worth anything and people would never understand him. Then he left. Ox was 16 when he met the boy in the road, the boy who talked and talked and talked. Ox found out later that the boy hadn't spoken in almost 2 years before that day, and that the boy belonged to a family who had moved into the house at the end of the lane. Ox was 17 when he found out the boy's secret, and it painted the world around him in colours of red and orange and violet, of alpha and beta and omega. Ox was 23 when murder came to town and tore a hole in his head and heart. The boy chased after the monster with revenge in his blood-red eyes, leaving Ox behind to pick up the pieces. It's been 3 years since that fateful day, and the boy is back, except now he's a man. Ox can no longer ignore the song that howls between them. So, it is like, I'm assuming it's going to be like a shifter romance, werewolves, that sort of thing. And so far I'm really enjoying the storytelling. I love being in Ox's head. I love the way he views the world, and you know, his struggles with friendships and stuff, but how he's instantly been a connection to this family, the Bennett family that have moved in, and the secrets behind them. It's obvious from the get-go what kind of, you know, superstition creatures these guys are, but he doesn't even think of that. He just thinks, oh my gosh, I've been welcomed into their home, I've got friends, you know, and he just loves that. I'm assuming there's going to be a relationship at some point between Ox and Joe, the boy, but at the minute it's making me feel a bit uncomfortable because I can see that he's clearly, like, I don't know, what's the word? Imprinted on Ox, but at the minute Ox is 16 and Joe is 11, and that just makes me feel really uncomfortable. Like, that's an age gap at a young age that should not be a thing, I think. So yeah, it's just friendly, it's loving, it's a family kind of bond, but because I feel like there's going to be a romance blossoming from that at the minute, that's just making me feel a bit weird. But I'm sure later on when they come back as older characters it'll be okay. I just worry that I won't be able to connect to it because you know, having seen them at such young ages, especially Joe being like 10 when I first met him in the story, I don't know, it's making me feel a bit strange. So generally speaking, I am enjoying the story. I'm loving this kind of small town life. I'm loving being inside of Ox's head and kind of learning more about the Bennett family. I'm going to stop now because clearly Dodger the bird doesn't want me talking.
Hey guys, I just want to quickly say, if my mood seems off for the rest of this reading vlog, it's not because I'm not enjoying the books, it's because I've had some awful news close to home, so I'm sort of dealing with that. I'm using, you know, continuing this reading vlog because it's a means to escape. I did a similar thing a couple of years ago, and it really helped me just to kind of separate reality and, you know, the fantasy. So I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to focus on my reading, use that as escape, as a comfort, as it always has been for me, and like my best friend. But I can only apologise for if I seem more subdued, maybe less eager to excitement, or even maybe the opposite, like maybe my mood becomes erratic. I'm okay. There's just a lot unanswered things going on at the minute. But yeah, I felt like I owed that to you to let you know, because I think my mood's probably going to be all over the place in the coming weeks, months. I don't know. Alright, catch you in a bit.
Hello, I'm in a brighter spirit from the last clip because I've just read a scene that's really made me laugh. So I'm on page 137 and I'm really enjoying this book. So you know how I had my assumptions at the beginning where I was like, obviously they're going to get together at some point in the book, but I felt a bit concerned because of the age gap and them being like really young, and then Ox being older, as you know what I mean. Anyway, that part's come to pass, and I think it's dealing with it quite well. But there was such a funny scene at the family Sunday dinner when everyone sort of caught on to this change in feeling and emotion, and I'm literally just sitting here reading these last couple of scenes of this chapter, laughing out loud, because it's so cruel, so hilarious, and so awkward. The fact that this is happening at the family dinner, and poor Ox's mum's just like having no idea what's going on. Sorry, really made me chuckle. I also quite like that the chapter titles are like, there's 2 titles for the chapter, so it says "and a bow tie / anything for you," like that. I quite like that. I don't know why, but it gives you like a better vibe of how that chapter's going to be, and I feel like it almost feels like it's dividing it up into smaller pieces for you. Pacing of this is really fast, really easy to absorb yourself into. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. That scene just really made me chuckle.
Oh, just giving it a break. As in like that, okay. Oh, look at him. So cute. Just one thing, was it?
Yeah, just one thing very gently give it a stroke.
Oh, that's a nice texture. That's lovely.
No, so we can't touch it.
So what does it feel like?
It feels spiky.
Does it?
Yeah. Okay, let's go in then. Shan't be long. This is fun. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a bit trippy, isn't it? This feels like our hotel room. Hey folks, so this has been our last full day in Great Yarmouth. I know I've not really been talking throughout this part, but I hope you've enjoyed like seeing little bits of footage here and there, all the different activities and just lounging around. Like today was more of a beach day, yesterday was my other half's birthday, so we did kind of a beach day and the like model village and things like that. So it was a really lovely time so far, and then tomorrow we're pretty much having the breakfast here and then heading back home. So that's kind of just been a little update. I know this is a bit of my eyebrow gel, I think. In terms of reading, I have made more progress today on my complete beach day of Wolfsong. I'm on 291 out of 492, so nearly hit the 300 page mark, and I'm really enjoying it. It's so good. Love the bonds and connections and family ties, and oh, it's such like a beautiful story. So yeah, those are the thoughts for now. Just want to quickly show what I got in the garden centre. Excuse me, Elsa. Some pebbles for drainage layer, some food for some plants that we got, this gorgeous little LED greenhouse which is already condensating, and some little plants in here, some ferns, succulents, monstera, and other things, two other things that I can't remember the name of. Very cute. So we've got some sphagnum moss, cat grass. What is this little guy? Cat friendly plant, chlorophytum. This beautiful pot. I don't know what this is called. Let me turn it around. It's this guy. I don't know. Some active charcoal, some more gravel, and the other half's little glass house with its little plants inside. Time to build. So this is how the little greenhouse is looking at the minute. This is how his is looking. This is how Elsa is looking at our progress. Very nice. Lovely. And this is our finished terrariums. This is his and this is mine. Very overcrowded, probably will die. Might have to get another little pot to take some of this out. And some of our other little plants. Woohoo! Hi guys, hopefully you can hear me. I thought I'd just quickly pop on and say after I finish this book, I'm probably going to give it a little break in between filming for this reading vlog. I'll still include it all together, but there's some other books that I need to read for review and some buddy reads that kind of take priority at the minute. So just in case there's a massive gap after reading Wolfsong, that will be most likely why. I just had another tattoo appointment. I'd already paid for it. It's the same basically as what I got from Tuesday, but it was a continuation because it was getting quite late. And to be honest, my body had enough. So I'll show you in a second. Not sure how you're going to be able to see this, but we've got some sparkles around my sword, touched up that colour, flushed in some more blue, and went over some of the lines in black again. And look how pretty it is. Oh, I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm feeling beautifully covered in art and I'm so happy with it. So yeah, now I'm going back home. I've got a bit of work to do tomorrow and then I'm seeing Skindred
at a concert on Sunday, so very exciting. I've got about 90 pages left of Wolfsong and I'm absolutely loving it. We had a major spicy scene. Jesus, trying to keep your face calm and concise as you're in a cafe, having your vanilla chai latte with soya milk, reading the spiciest of spice is very difficult. I don't know how you pros do it. So I got some little stars to my star signs, some little sparkles. There's that one, the Libra, and on the Virgo. We sort of swapped the style, like the star design, but they sort of complement each other. Hey guys, so I'm getting a bit apprehensive with Wolfsong now because it's getting to the final like point in the story, the conclusion, and I don't want it to end, and I know something awful is going to happen and I just don't want to be there. So I distracted myself by buying a HP sprocket. I've just done a little unboxing over on my TikTok, so if you are interested you can follow me over there, Wolfsong's Spammer Jam. I'll put it up on the screen. I still need to put it in my description actually because I don't think it's in there, but anyway, this is how she looks. I got this really cute lilac-y purple one, and I've just printed off my first selection. So I've basically been wanting one because I thought it just elevates that reading journal look when you've got little printed pictures next to it all, and I couldn't be asked with the process of printing them all out because then I feel like I'd have to wait till the end of the month and then I'd be wasting paper even still, yada yada yada, and I wasn't sure about the scale. And then one day, like a couple of months ago, I saw this little gadget and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, and it's all like sticky back as well, so you peel it and it's a sticker. And this is the first little collage that I've made and printed out of all the books that I think I'm probably gonna most likely read this month, and if not, it doesn't matter because I can save it and use it for when I do. But I've got Wolfsong there, and then the other three are on my TBR. The Ruins I'm currently listening to for the Horror Summer Camp book club, and yeah, so I thought I'd put them on a little 4 there because I thought one of these would be a bit too big for what I wanted it for, but a little collage of 4 is perfect. So yeah, I cannot wait. This is just the little things. I don't know why I'm so damn excited, but I can't wait to stick this in my reading journal and just, oh, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to it. It's really cool because it works with just heat, like the heat's activated and that's how you get the colour. Like it doesn't use ink cartridge or anything, it just uses these little like little cards, little paper card things, photo papers, and produces this. So how cute is that? So I've got Babel, Yon and Moo, Cat Diary by Junji Ito. Ah, dang, it clicked off the top bit there, but still it's good enough picture. Wolfsong, and then The Ruins. So yeah, I'm gonna pop that to the side. I'm getting a bit excited. This is such an uncomfortable angle, but I'm at lunch at work and oh my god, I've got like 95% into the books. I've got 5% left. I don't know why I said it like that, and I'm trying not to cry in the lunchroom. Like I'm actually like sucking back my tears. It's a lot. Oh wow. So I was supposed to say this in the first clip, but then Wolfsong started to hit me hard. I went to see Skindred last night. I've included a couple of clips as you can see, and it was so good. The music was amazing. It was for their newer release and I absolutely loved it, even though I didn't know every song. Oh, it was so much fun. It was my partner's first concert as well, and he was like really into it. He loved it. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, am I going to be able to wake up on Monday morning and get to work? Because it was originally, we booked for the Friday, but then everything got moved because there was a cancellation at another venue, so they had to move it to the Sunday, but they brought it forward and it finished at like 10:30 or something. So you know, it was just the travelling back really, so it wasn't too bad at all. It was the perfect sort of finish. Not even 10:30, it might have finished at about 10:15, 10:30, but it was the perfect time for a Sunday, knowing everyone has to go to work the next day. But yeah, I had such a great time, and now next month I've got Iron Maiden and I'm really looking forward to it. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm currently at work doing the summer rota for animal care, because the college is largely closed
most likely, so we'll just be coming in to look after animals, but no one else will be here, if that makes sense, just to let us in and then let us go. Or it could be the case that we are working full days and the college is completely open on certain weeks or whatever, and if we haven't booked time off, we have to come in for work. So I don't know, it could either be a ghost town or it could be like relatively full, because some people don't like working at home, which is understandable. So yeah, I'm just sitting there doing the rota for that, and then hopefully I can finish Wolfsong on the train home this evening. But oh my god, I'm just gonna try not to cry. I'm just filled with so much emotion, like good and like sad emotion, like all of it is kind of overwhelming actually. So I finished Wolfsong on the train home and it was everything. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Honestly, I loved it. I feel like I've probably captured my thoughts and feelings better here than I have in like the roundup review that I put on Goodreads. So I'll definitely be linking this video when it's all live and stuff to that Goodreads page, just in case anyone wants more like direct feedback, I suppose. But oh my god, I'm now going to sit and do probably one of those aesthetic videos to the song Monster by Paramore, but I also have the song Aurora, Running with the Wolves as well, so I'll probably do like something similar but with a different song, sort of change it up, which is, you know, essentially a fan edit, isn't it now? It's one of those fan edit MVs, music videos I used to do all the time. I say I used to consume them a lot. So yeah, I'm going to sit and get some fan art pictures ready to put to the song Monster by Paramore. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic, and although it took a long while, I was saying to my friend Ellie the other day actually, I find that TJ Klune books, each book that I've read so far, which I mean, I think this is only the second one potentially, it's taken me ages, but then I've given it like a 5 stars. I'm pretty sure I gave Cerulean Sea a 5 star. But yeah, so I've rated it highly, but it's just taken me ages. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it, like, she suggested maybe it's because it's a new to me author, you know, it's only been the second book, and I was like, yeah, but I also think I just love being in the world and I don't want it to end, so I sort of long it out. But anyway, despite taking so long, it was an amazing start, like, read for this first video, for the first book, for the vlog. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't. So yeah, I'm going to give it a break for a bit now. As I mentioned earlier, I've got a couple of like ARC proof copies and stuff that I need to get read that are more priority, and then I'll just jump back in when I'm ready to pick up another TJ Klune. Hey guys, I decided to end this vlog here. This is just going to be part 1, but I'll come back shortly with part 2 to another of TJ Klune's books. Thanks for watching.